The name Himalaya is derived from Sanskrit, means house of snow. The Himalayas are the fourth mountains and are young as compared to other mountains. The Himalaya mountain range is the highest on earth. It extends from the river Indus in the west to the Brahmaputra in east, forming an arc of about 2400 kilometers. On the regional basis, Himalayas are divided in four regions from west to east. These regional divisions are Punjab Himalayas, Kumaon Himalayas, Nepal Himalayas, and Assam Himalayas. The Punjab Himalayas stretch between the Indus and the Satluj River. This section of the Himalayas is 560 km long. A large portion of this sector lies in Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. Ladakh, Pir Panjal, Zanskar, and Dhauladhar are the main ranges of this section. In between the main ranges, there are valleys, duns, and lakes. Kumaon Himalayas runs between the Satluj and the Kali rivers. It is 320 km long. This region is divided into two parts, the western Garhwal Himalayas and the eastern Kumaon Himalaya. This region is more elevated than the Punjab region. Nandak Devi, Kamar, Thrissur, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri are important peaks of this region. The sources of sacred rivers like the Ganga and the Yamuna are located in this region. Nainital and Bhimtal are important lakes found in Kumaon Himalayas, the Nepal Himalayas. This section of the Himalayas is situated between the Kali and the Tista rivers that stretch for a distance of 800 km. Most of it lies in Nepal, hence it is called the Nepal Himalayas. This is the tallest section of the Himalayas. Peaks of this region are covered by snow. The Mount Everest is the tallest peak of the world. The other major peaks are Kanchenjunga, Makalu, Dhaulagiri, Cho-Oyu, and Annapurna. The famous valley of this region is Kathmandu. The Himalayan ranges from Tista to the Hangu rivers are called the Assam Himalayas. This region covers a distance of 750 kilometers. This part of the Himalayas spreads over large parts of Sikkim, Assam, and Arunachal Pradesh. This region is less elevated than the Nepal Himalayas. The southern slopes are much steeper as compared to the northern slopes. The important peaks of this region are Namchalarva, Kulakangre, and Chomolari.
The important peaks of the Himalayas are K2, Nanda Devi, Kamet, Gurla Mandhata, Annapurna, Dhaulagiri, Mount Everest, Makalu, Rakaposhi, Kanchenjunga, Namcha Baba. The highest peaks of the Himalayas are Mount Everest in Nepal, Kanchenjunga, and Nanda Devi. Difference between the Himalayan ranges. Inner Himalayas, highest mountain range, average height of about 6,000 meters, under perpetual snow. Middle Himalayas, situated to the south of the Himalaya, average height about 3,000 meters. Outer Himalayas, situated to the south of the Lesser Himalayas, average height of about 1200 meters. Discontinuous range, join the Lesser Himalayas in the extreme east. Inner Himalayas, mountain peaks with a height of more than 8,000 meters situated in this mountain range. Examples: Kanchenjunga, 8,595 meters high, and Nanda Parbat, 8,126 meters high. Middle Himalayas, many health resorts situated on the southern slope of the mountain. Examples: Shimla, Darjeeling. Outer Himalayas, several elongated and flat valleys running parallel to the mountain ranges. They are called dunes. Example: Dehradun, etc.
Test yourself. Which is the northernmost range of the Himalayas? The options are A. Karakoram, B. Himadri, C. Himachal, D. Shivalik. Hint: Mount Everest is located here. The answer is B. Himadri. Explanation: Himadri has an average elevation of 6,100 meters and is permanently covered by snow. It is the longest and the most continuous belt of the Himalayas, containing 9 out of 14 of the highest peaks in the world. Several glaciers like the Gangotri and the Yamunotri are also found in the Himadri.
The Great Northern Plains of India lie between the mountain ranges in the north and the peninsular plateau in the south. It extends in a curve from Punjab in the west to the Brahmaputra Valley in the east, covering an area of about 6.5 lakh square kilometer. The length of the Great Northern Plains is about 2,400 kilometer, and its width varies from 50 to 320 kilometers.
The northern plains are formed of alluvial deposits brought down by the rivers of the Himalayas and the plateau region. Rivers are involved in erosional activities in the upper course. In the middle course, speed of the river reduces. Due to gentle slope in the lower course, the river velocity decreases, which results in the formation of riverine.
The northern plains of India are very fertile and agriculturally productive because of the deposition of alluvial soil by the perennial rivers, which are fed by the melting snow of the northern mountains. This is one of the most densely populated areas of the world. It has a rich soil cover combined with adequate water supply, favorable climate, and contains some of the largest underground water reserves in the world. Let us watch a video on the formation of northern plains in the next slide. The land of India is characterized by great diversity in its physical features. The north has a series of mountain ranges. The south consists of stable tableland with highly dissected plateaus. In between these two lies the vast North Indian plains. Geologists suggest that there was a geosyncline in between the Himalayas and the Deccan Plateau during the later geological period of the formation of the Himalayas. After the upliftment of the Himalayas, sediments and debris brought down by the rivers began to accumulate there to form the vast alluvial plain of northern India. The northern plains are formed by the alluvial deposits brought by the rivers, the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra and their tributaries. These rivers are perennial as they get water from the rainfall as well as the melting of ice and form large basins. They perform intense erosional activity up the streams and carry huge load of sand and sediment. These plains extend approximately 3,200 kilometers from the east to the west. The average width of these plains varies between 150 to 300 kilometers. The maximum depth of alluvial deposits varies between 1,000 to 2,000 meters. Northern plains may be classified into three divisions. The Punjab plain drained by the Indus, the Ganga plain drained by the Ganga and subdivided into Upper Ganga plain, Middle Ganga plain and Lower Ganga plain. The Brahmaputra valley drained by the Brahmaputra. From the north to the south, these plains can be divided into three major zones: the Bhavar, the Tarai and alluvial plains. Bhavar is a narrow belt ranging between 8 to 10 kilometers parallel to the Shivalik. The streams and rivers coming from the mountains deposit heavy materials of rocks and boulders and disappear in this area. The Tarai belt is in the south of the Bhavar with an approximate width of 10 to 20 kilometers. Most of the streams and rivers creating marshy and swampy conditions. It is composed of newer alluvial. The south of Tarai is a belt consisting of alluvial plains. The alluvial plains can be further divided into the Khadar and the Bhangar. The younger deposits are known as Khadar. These soils are suitable for intensive cultivation. Bhangar is an old soil which is alluvial in nature and is above the flood levels of the rivers in the region. It is often seen in the structure of a terrace. These plains have erosional and depositional landforms such as meanders, oxbow lakes, and braided channels. The Brahmaputra plains are known for their riverine islands and sandbars. It is a good example of a braided river, and meanders quite a bit and frequently forms temporary sandbars.
The peninsular plateau of India is surrounded by the great northern plains in the north, the coastal plains in the south, the Aravalli mountain ranges in the west, and the Chota Nagpur plateau in the east. It covers a total area of about 7,05,000 square kilometers. It is mainly made up of hard, crystalline, igneous, and metamorphic rocks.
Central Highland. It is bound by Narmada. The westward extension of the Central Highland merges with the Rajasthan Desert. It is wider in west and narrower in east. The eastward extension is called Bundelkhand and Bhagelkhand. The region is drained by Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Ken rivers. The height of several highland ranges from 150 meters to 450 meters.
The Deccan Plateau lies to the south of the Narmada River. It is triangular in shape and is bound by circular range in the north, the Western Ghats in the west, and the Eastern Ghats in the east. The Western Ghats extend from the mouth of Tapi River in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. Its average height is 1200 meters, but in some parts it rises as high as 2440 meters. Anaimuri, at the elevation of 2695 meters, is the highest peak in the Western Ghats.